won the new AR in Fortnite. That's why I was playing with it because I haven't been online for a few days. Into this GTA, we're going to try to get as many kills as we can. And I've played a few games, and I've only blue and legend gold or orange. So normally oh, it's a bit laggy. Sorry, the content's a bit laggy because when I stream it goes really laggy. I'm not currently sure, probably not. I'm not very popular. I've got about 10 subs. I'm quite new though. I'm like a month old. And I'm gonna try hit 100 subs by the end of the year, which is probably not gonna happen. Well, it's definitely not gonna happen, but I'm gonna have a go. And plus I just went to a new school because I'm in high school now, and hopefully I can get some people to just beg them to subscribe. Don't judge, I'm a bit sad. If you want to subscribe, you can. For the shit content. Pardon?
The football skins come out tonight.
Football skins? God knows. Probably, I'm not sure. If you think they do, they probably do. I don't play Fortnite that much, I'm only playing because I heard there's like a new AR. I haven't been on Fortnite in ages. Ooh. I only just remember how to build. No, football skin. Something about them. I don't know, guys. If anyone's actually watching, leave a comment if there's a football skin coming out tonight. You know Mr. Boss for the win? Do you know the streamer, him? I got shouted out on one of his videos for subscribing. And I put in the chat, I subscribed and I got shouted out. And all I remember. And I got like 2 subs from that. Hopefully someone else will sub me. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are you, a pump person or attack person? Why do you prefer a pump? I'm just asking. With a pump you get 9s, and then with it. I prefer attacks because you can hit, like, they do less damage. They're more of a spam gun, and I've got to be honest, I've got shit aim. So
I've got I'm better getting headshots, got pumps and shit.
When I used to be good, I used to go with the heavy shotgun because headshot was like 300 back then, but now it's been nerfed. You used to get a 305 headshot, which was bloody redonkulous. I think it was something like that, I'm not too sure. But it used to be insanely good. Wait, is that classed as a tree? Yeah, sure. I'm just like one of them's cut 50 trees down in the game, like not in a game but like all together, and I'm just cutting down small trees. I would go shifty shafts or I was gonna say moisty mire then. Wailing Woods is probably the best bet, but shifty shafts are just like, because there's big trees and they give you quite a lot of mats. There's about 30 of them. One of them's like eat 5 apples and stuff. Like, I haven't played Fortnite in about 4 weeks, so I got loads of challenges to do. I'm getting bummed in this guy having hit a shot on me. This guy's got a heavy AR. Just guys, he's hopefully not gonna hit a shot on me. My god, that guy's standing still. We're gonna try going for the SMG, and he's getting an SMG kill. Easy. Oh, the new heavy AR, guys, what we've been looking for. Yes. A good old grappler. Our next zone is quite fast, so I'm just going to build up. Do you like the new, like, so there's no full damage? Do you like that feature? So there's no full damage.
Well, there is full damage. Yeah, it helps.
It is quite annoying. Because I was one of them people that used to knock down the structures and piss everyone off. And that was like, when I was a noob, that was the only way of me killing people. Which was quite funny. I remember them good old days. The fun days, should I say, of Fortnite, not the bloody intense bashing out days. That's what it is now anyway. Everyone just sweats the game. There's like no fun in the game. Like when it was like season 3 and season 2.
Season 2 as well.
Season 2 was quite sweaty, but no one really, well, for Black Knight, if sweats like people that knew the game would.
Like no one really knew how to play the game.
Yeah.
It was good.
Like everyone was noobs, now like everyone's good at the game. They know how to build and stuff.
There's like we said there's like instant ways to get a high ground even if you're not a skilled player.
If you're like, if you could play, you could be like me, which is basically trash, and get some wins, and it was. Yeah, I like them days where you can actually get a win. Oh my god, I'm lagging so hard. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to cut the stream off. I think we're gonna get a few more kills with the AR. I'm gonna have to cut the stream after this game because it's.
The AR has so much balloon, that's the only problem.
Does it? It's gonna be first time using it right now. I'm gonna use it on this little kiddo over here. And he's a noob. He just walked off a cliff and you didn't use it. What do you use, Quick Builder or Combat Pro? Builder Pro or Combat Pro? Oh yeah.
I use Builder Pro. Similar Pro.
Oh my god, this guy was a noob and he's quite good. Oh, I think I just ran into Tifu. This guy's insane. I'm dipping out of that fight. That guy was insane!
Let's kill this guy.
It's not that good. He just knows how to build. I know, I'm gonna shoot him down to piss him off. Oh, I can't do that. It's not really a point now, is there?
Wait, is Kai here? Is Kai talking to me?
Get shot out the air. Well, I'm not in the air, but still. What? I just killed. Come 10th. Oh, a little sweaty player with a hunting rifle. Little cocksuckers. Do you want to play some duos?
Yeah, it was in the solo.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today we're going to be taking a look at the 3 delivery vehicles added as part of the After Hours DLC in GTA Online again. So let's get right to it, shall we? So why look at these 3 vehicles again, you may be asking? We've already established that they're not the best of vehicles to use in PvP online, what with their lack of armor and mediocre weapons. Well, the thing is, these vehicles, although you're able to use them in free mode to do what you want with them, which is nice, they're designed to be used on delivery runs from your nightclub business. That delivery runs in mind. Before we begin, it's important to note that the lack of armor on these vehicles isn't exactly true when you actually do a delivery run. You can see here that when someone is doing a delivery run, the vehicle's armor is actually quadrupled from normal, meaning that it can take 4 rockets before exploding. With that in mind, let's now take a look at the performance of all of these vehicles with deliveries in mind. And in this video we're going to be testing their raw acceleration and speed, their racing pedigree for when you need to drive fast in these things, and finally, their defensive weapons for when people start attacking you. So let's begin by having the 3 of them do a drag run, shall we? Well, that's interesting. Despite being the smaller vehicle than the Pounder, the Mule was actually pretty darn slow in comparison to the others. The Speedo was very much expected to win out of the 3, but to see the Pounder beating the Mule, it's definitely interesting. Next up, let's run the 3 vehicles through a little obstacle racing course that I think will test all manner of situations that drivers of these 3 vehicles may have to face during a delivery run. We have a long straight segment in which the driver will have to hope to hell that they don't get blown up by a Strike Force jet, some tight turns and some narrow corridors for when you're in the suburbs of town, some twists and turns which will test to see how the vehicles handle under pressure, some gates that the vehicles will have to run into and knock down to see how much mass the vehicles have and how effective they are at ramming junk out of the way, and finally a swing around to the finish line. The conditions of this race are a bit wet, but nonetheless it should give a good showcase as to how well these vehicles handle in this tough racing course. Starting with the Speedo. The Speedo's fast acceleration and top speed are definitely giving it the edge in this straight segment. Coming into the corner, we can see that the Speedo can very easily take a corner at high speed. Coming into the narrow section, the Speedo has no problem navigating this tight section. Here comes the chicane, and again, no problem for the Speedo. Coming up to the gates, and ooh, the Speedo is being slowed down quite considerably by the gates. And the final corner, and finish! Alright, now it's the mule's turn. Okay, it's made it to the first corner and it handles pretty well. Coming up to the narrow section and, ooh, a bump from the mule. It just can't quite make those tight corners at high speed. Coming up to the chicane. Handles it okay.
Watching some GS.
The barriers are slowing it down a little bit, but nothing too bad. Coming around the final corner and finish! Now it's time for the pounder to have a pound at the course. First corner. Manages to drift it out. Coming up to the tight section and it manages to hold it. Now the chicane. Yes, it manages to hold it well. Let's see if the large size of the pounder can decimate those gates. Surprisingly not. Just like the other delivery vehicles, the pounder also suffers quite the knockback from the gates. Around the corner and across the line. So if we give the mule the benefit of the doubt and say that the weather gave it a disadvantage, we can see that the Speedo clearly has the edge in terms of performance and racing pedigree, with the mule and the pounder coming behind with a similar lap time. But before we jump to conclusions yet, let's take a look at their defensive capabilities. Now we all know that there's going to be that one guy with the Deluxo just waiting to pounce the moment you start your delivery run. Let's say you had to defend yourself from a Deluxo during a delivery run. What options would you have with the three vehicles? Well, with the mule, you are pretty much screwed, because the mule lacks any sort of defensive capabilities outside of the grenade launcher and the front-mounted weapons, whichever one you choose. And although the machine gun and the rocket launcher are good at taking out vehicles that are directly in front of you, you can't really do much against a Deluxo that's just hovering around in the air shooting at you. I mean, you have the grenade launcher, but that's pretty much it. With the Speedo, however, you have a mounted machine gun which can reach most areas around you so long as the Deluxo isn't too close to you or too high altitude for you to hit them. I did some tests to see what the vehicle is capable of when using the 50 cal mounted machine gun versus the minigun, and the minigun seems to be able to take out the oppressor much faster. What I like about the machine gun is just how accurate you can be so long as the target remains in the aiming area. You can take them out pretty quickly so long as your aim is on point. There's good news with the Pounder Custom too, because it has that big SAM turret on the top. Although it's not as effective and accurate as the machine gun on the Speedo, if you do manage to land a single hit with this thing, you will take them out in just one shot. So if you practice with the fast-firing cannon-like weapon of the Pounder Custom, you should be able to get rid of most targets that are attacking you. Of course, all three vehicles have access to vehicle mine, so if someone is foolish enough to drive directly behind you, then you can give them the old toot of the horn and blow them away. So all in all, if it comes down to you wanting to unload some cargo, I would either recommend you deliver small loads or large loads to avoid having to use the mule, as its defensive capabilities aren't very good. just stick to using the Speedo or the Pounder Custom. Though if you want to be extra safe, create a lagged solo session and then just use the Speedo Custom to deliver small loads, and you shouldn't run into any problems as, say, a full to the brim server in a mule. I could pretty much guarantee you'll be sweating like hell during such a run. But in any case, let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, and if you found this video useful, entertaining, or whatever, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyro Gaming channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around, folks.
Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's Professional here. Today I wanted to show you guys something crazy that happened to me the other day. I was traveling into the city, minding my own business, when these guys just attacked me for no reason and start bombing me with their Oppressor Mark IIs. If you are reading the title, you are not mistaken. I fought 3 of the worst Oppressor Mark II spammers I have ever seen. It turned into a giant war zone, and I took them on with the Ruiner and the Stromberg later on. So enough of me talking, let me show you guys what happened. So right after I got locked onto, I took my Oppressor and I boosted up in the air, and then I parachuted out. And the
Bye, have a good